Good evening, everybody. What is going on? Chef Nick and Nithin, welcome to the NBA show. Our first one of the new year, 2026. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
baby.
go. Welcome, everybody. Excited to talk NBA tonight with the two goats here on my right and my left. I guess I'm the middle part of the sandwich tonight. So we're ready to rock and roll tonight. So how we doing, guys?
Good. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you guys. And obviously, we start off the New Year right with another great show yesterday for this platform. And guys, great job in the chat as always. And obviously coming bear with me, my voice is a little off.
That's okay.
But
right.
But shout out to everyone in the chat: Travis, Big Mama, Michael, and Joe, obviously. So shout out to Chef Nick, Evan, Joe. Obviously, we have our NBA stream. But yesterday, man, was a great show. We rocked it yesterday, and what a way to start the new year. So I want to give a shout out to last night's show. But today, NBA talk. So let's do it.
Of course. First of all, guys, would like to give you guys a great reminder to subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of great things coming up here on the show. More interviews, more guests, a lot more NBA talk, MLB talk, hopefully some Yankees talk soon as well. It's pretty hard right now. Hopefully they do something, but we got to keep our hopes up. But a lot of fun ideas, fun shows coming your way. So please remember to press that subscribe and like button. It takes 2 seconds. That's right, Chef Nick. Just got to press it. That's it. So I guess to start off our show tonight, I actually want to ask you guys a quick question before I give the scoreboard update. What is something that you guys would like to see from your team in this new year for the rest of the season?
That's a great
win.
Yeah.
Well,
I agree
obviously,
with Chef Nick. I agree with Chef Nick. The Knicks obviously to continue to grow as a team, and they're playing the Hawks tonight. And obviously, let's start off the new year here, right, in the right direction, and especially they're playing at home in the Mecca. So, just for me, is just obviously get the team healthy and continue to win games at home, and obviously win games on the road. That's where they've been struggling on the road. So if they can fix that situation, and then they'll be fine. So, and obviously start winning, and then they have to continue to grow as a team. And I think they're heading into the right direction. So that's the goal. That should be the goal for them.
Awesome. Like to hear that, and hope you're feeling well, Nithin.
Thank you.
Your voice sounds a little bit.
Oh, by the way, the new company is official, so go check it out.
Yeah. Congratulations too, man.
There we go.
Thank you.
Big promotion there for our guy Nithin here. So congratulations again. That's awesome.
Well deserved.
And we hope both.
Okay.
There we go. Well, in my opinion, from the Nets fan standpoint, I would like to see them keep improving. I know it sounds simple, but I think it's effective too. They've played a pretty good style of basketball these last couple of weeks. In December, they had a great month, but then they kind of fell off a little bit to start this month. They lost 2 in a row to the Warriors and to the Rockets last night, unfortunately, and currently down to the Wizards. But I'm hoping that they can continue to develop their players and just improve in this new year. And if they can find a way to make the play-in, that would be great. And if not, then that's okay too. But just get 1% better every day and keep improving. So that's what I wanted to say about that. But getting into a scoreboard update. So currently right now we have 4 games currently going on. So right now we have the Nets against the Wizards. The Wizards currently lead 56-42 in the second quarter. We have the Spurs and the Pacers. The Spurs lead 63-50 in the second quarter. Cavaliers lead the Nuggets 20-17 in the first quarter. The Knicks are currently down to the Hawks 29-26 in the first quarter. And then coming up in about 5 minutes, we have the Orlando Magic against the Chicago Bulls, the Charlotte Hornets against the Milwaukee Bucks, who lost to the Wizards last night. The Trailblazers against the Pelicans. And then at 9 o'clock, we have the Sacramento Kings against the Phoenix Suns. And at 10 o'clock, the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Golden State Warriors. And finally, at 10:30, the Memphis Grizzlies against Los Angeles Lakers. So welcome everybody again to the stream. I think we have somebody new here. Asa Dudden 07. Welcome to the stream.
What's up?
What's up, man?
Please like and subscribe.
That's one of my good friends from the gym. So
awesome. Well, welcome to the show. We hope you can subscribe and like everything that we do here. We do a lot more than just NBA. So thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll have Yankees talk around 9 o'clock.
Yep.
And I think he has a great question here. He says, am fan of Jordy. What's your take on MPJ? Think they activate or are they? Do you think they're active in the trade deadline? I like that question. MPJ is a huge part of this Nets team. Before he was out the past couple of games, he was averaging 30 points. He was currently 10th on the All-Star ballot voting list for the East, which I think is great. And I think Fernandez is using him in a great role on this Nets team. He's using him to facilitate the ball, to cut, screen, using him as a playmaker, and obviously his shooting, which is his greatest asset. So I like what he's been doing so far. I like his activity. And I think Jordy is getting the most out of him because he was with him in Denver when they were together with the Nuggets on that staff. And then also when he was with the Kings, he had a previous connection to him as well there. So, he has familiarity with him. And I think it was a great trade that the Nets made to get him. And he's a huge part of the team because the past couple games when he's not been on the court, they've had a negative point-minus differential. So got to get him back on the court. But thank you for that question. Yeah. Appreciate you being here.
My take on Michael, like I said earlier, that or the last stream, that he didn't really get any chances in Denver because you had Jamal Murray, Jokic, and then they had the other players. So I think this was a match made in heaven for Denver, and Denver needed a wingman, and they got Cam Johnson, and Cam Johnson's working out well for them. And Michael Porter is like the leader of this team in Brooklyn, and he's showing his talent. I think this is the type of guy you build around. You re-sign him to a long-term deal. He's showing that he's an all-star this year, which he deserves to be an all-star, and he needs to be an all-star. So if he keeps this up, I can see Brooklyn giving him an extension. And why would you let him go? He's still young, and he's, like I said, he's showing his potential now. He can defend, he can shoot. He's a playmaker. That's what he is. And coming out of college, I loved him coming out of college, and I thought he was going to be a star. But like I said, Denver, it was no room in Denver. But now he's one of the leaders in Brooklyn, and he's showing it. And kudos to Jordy because Jordy came from Denver too. So they're reunited, and so I like this team where they are right now. But obviously they're struggling around against the Wizards, but they're still having a good season. 10 wins is not bad. So they just have to keep going, and I think they'll be active at the deadline for sure.
It's definitely more than what I thought they would be winning. By December, if someone told me they would have 10 wins by the end of the year, I would say that they were crazy. So definitely didn't predict that. But hey, maybe they can get to 20 and just keep going up by 10. That works.
Yeah.
Chef Nick, any thoughts on MPJ?
Well, absolutely. Since I didn't do my intro, I might as well just say welcome, everybody, to NYYANKEE We are doing the Knicks show tonight and also the basketball show. We had to say Knicks because that's our team, but also everyone's always inclusive. Everyone's always included because that's how we are. We're fair across the board, across the globe, wherever you want to call it. I want to say hello to my beautiful co-host, NITHIN. Hope you're feeling better, and congratulations on a well-deserved achievement. You deserve all the luck. And hard work pays off, kids. So look at this prime example. And also this little handsome devil who got a haircut. He looks more and more like Denzel Washington day by day. Evan, the man, not the myth, because he's alive and rocking and rolling. So welcome, guys. And also behind the scenes, his name is Joe, not Joseph, because Joseph is too long. So we'll just call him Joe because it takes about a second to do so. But anyway, yes, I just want to welcome everybody. Please smash, tiptoe, tap dance, slap, punch, any domestic violence you want on the like button. That's all it takes, whether it's a fingertip or a punch. We are the savages of NY Yankee Mania. You guys are the savages in NY Yankee Mania. I am the chef savage to your cabbage to shred it like coleslaw. I am the eye candy.
Yeah.
I am the eye candy of my eyes. That's why I'm always sweet and savory, baby. And anyone, this is a word of advice, if anyone ever calls you fat, you're always the good kind of fat. We're all avocados. So look, we have a great week of NBA right now. And I have to say, because you know what, I'm very excited about the All-Star game that's coming up, especially with like the slam dunk contest. It's really like with all the like the athletes, like everyone that's just so talented in their own way. It's really impressive to just see how they perform against each other. But going back to the Nets, Michael Porter Jr. Absolutely. Like, I think he's the I don't want to compare him to Brunson, but he's definitely the future of the Nets. He's definitely should be a mainstay. Please don't get rid of him, please. And I think I brought this up last week in regards to for you, Evan, if you would trade anyone. And you said no, and I think that's a great answer. Let these guys continue to gel. Look, if it takes patience and lots of patience, I think it's well paid off. Look, 10-21. Look, still early in the season. They still can do this. So you just never know. But look, tough loss to the Rockets. Definitely tough loss. But of course, Michael Porter Jr. always does his best and always succeeds, and just goes beyond expectations also. But yeah, no, I really I'm rooting for them. I'm definitely going to keep rooting for them because I think I still have that faith in the young guns and also with Jordi Fernandez as well too. So, but stay tuned. We'll see what happens. Famous last words.
I love that. I love that, Chef. Definitely. And something else I want to touch upon real quick is Cam Thomas. So last night the Nets didn't have MPJ. They didn't have Terrence Mann or their rookie Yegor Demon last night against the Rockets. And Cam Thomas was not in the starting lineup. I don't know why he wasn't. I know he's coming off an injury. I know he played 20 minutes the other night, but he had 30 points. 30 points in 20 minutes. Comes off the bench last night. Has a great game against the Rockets, and I just don't fully understand why he wasn't in the starting lineup last night. Tonight he's not playing. He's out tonight, but I don't really get that. And he's been a great player for the Nets in his career so far. In 2021, when he got drafted, he was a raw prospect coming out of LSU. A great shooter, but he needed to work on his defense and his ability to space the floor. And, he's done that great. And under Fernandez's coaching, he's done a way better job of moving around, facilitating the ball, and creating a lot of open shots for his teammates, which is great. But if there was one guy on the Nets, guys that I would trade, it would be Cam Thomas, unfortunately, because I just don't see the future that the Nets have for him. I just don't see the plan that they have. If there's a way that Fernandez wants his team to play, it's not the way Cam Thomas plays, and he's made that evidently clear. And if you're going to get great assets back for some player, it's going to be Cam Thomas.
To speak on that, I mean, maybe package a guy or pair a guy like Sharp or what's his name, or Terrence Mann along with Cam Thomas. I think you can get good value back in the trade deadline if you pair one of those players. And Sharp is a good player, but I haven't seen his complete development yet. He's a good player. He's a rebound guy. He's improved, but I don't see the complete package on Sharp. And I don't really to be honest, I think he'll be a good player to have on a winning team. I don't think he's a starter player. He's a bench player. So I think you can package a guy like him with Cam Thomas if you're really looking to upgrade the shooting. I mean, obviously, Cam Thomas, when healthy, can shoot, but you need to, if you want to improve that, then maybe you get good value with Cam. Try it, and if you can do that without trading a draft pick, that's a huge plus too. So try and trade Cam Thomas, Sharp, or Cam Thomas with the Terrence Mann. So I think that's a possibility. But I want to get to a game that's happening tonight with the Pacers and Spurs, and everybody knows about the history of these two teams when the Pacers drafted Kawhi Leonard and traded him to the Spurs for George Hill. That trade is the worst trade in the worst trades in NBA history. Imagine if the Pacers had Paul George and Kawhi Leonard playing with each other that time. That would be great. That would be that would have been a good duo back in the day. So, but they're playing each other right now, and obviously both teams are heading into different directions. The Pacers are struggling this year with no Tyrese Halliburton, and the Spurs are obviously rocking it with Wemby, Castle, Harper, Fox, Mitch Johnson. Great, like I said, great hire to stay within the organization. And obviously he's been an assistant coach learning from Popovich. And yeah, I knew he was ready for this job. And I like him as a head coach there. So watch out for the Spurs. But I just wanted to bring up that history of that trade. What could have been for the Pacers.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely a lot of history between Pacers, Knicks, Spurs, all those teams. I feel like everybody wants to hire a coach from the Spurs either because of Popovich. They produce a great coaching tree and some good GMs too.
Yeah.
So great point there, Nithin. Like that.
Yeah.
Right.
So let's see. Oh, I want to talk about So this Spurs thing. Speaking of the Spurs, I really like this. Remember the last stream I was talking about Trey Murphy?
Yep.
I think the Spurs should go after him. I really like this guy. I think the Pelicans, they're not going anywhere this season, in my opinion. They've been struggling this year, even with Zion Williamson. By the way, Zion looks healthy, so kudos to him.
Looks good
for working hard and getting his weight down and more muscle on his body. And he's showing that now he's performing. But to be honest, they're a young team. They're not really going anywhere. So if I were the Spurs, I would call the Pelicans for Trey Murphy. I think that would be a good trade piece to have on the team. And he's been linked to the Spurs lately. So to add to the bench with what they already have. So if they can add that type of player to a championship team, I think that could help out big time for them.
I think that would be a great option for them. Definitely.
I was going to say, just carry on with Zion. Absolutely looked incredible against the Knicks, even though we won. But that's right, Knicks won. But Zion was 35 points, 32, 35 points. But he looked. He's a big difference, and good for him. Yeah, absolutely good for him for not falling off the face of the earth like all these other really draft busts. And he just took it upon himself. He had to lower the weight, get his muscle up, even grow a goatee. Which if you grow a goatee or a beard, it adds to your character. But even with him too, it's like he was very impressive against the Knicks, against the whole team. So yeah, I mean, going forward, yeah, sure, Pelicans might not. Who knows? I don't want to count them out, but as far with him, I think it's a nice second chance for him to just go with the flow for the team. So I want to just bring up really quick what's interesting. And this wasn't really said, but it was really hidden. I just want to talk about Mike Brown. Absolutely great, absolutely great pickup by the Knicks. The days of Tibbs is gone. Don't want to. I love Tibbs, but you see, there's a different presence with Mike Brown now. So the past few times that Kolek has been playing, Mike Brown had a little part in that in regards to not only playing him, but also made a statement. I want to bring this up because this is how coaches become leaders. So Brown, just with what's it called, Kolek, when he was up, he was just, he had his 6 minutes, had his 7 minutes, was getting his few points, getting his assist. But it's also he had a lot of misses. So it's just he mentioned in regards to I'm going to paraphrase, but if you're going to take all the shots, then you better not effing miss. You better get all of them in. And so he said this to Kolek, and then he just fired this guy up, and he just went. He just went with what he said. So this is the difference between a person that wants his players to do well, trusts his rookies, trusts his young guns. Look what happened with Kevin McCullough Jr. He put him in crunch time against the Hawks, and he just exploded. Look at even Diarra. I think I butchered his name.
Diarra, right? Yeah.
28 points. Look at that. It's just this guy, Mike Brown. He just trusts his rookies, and it's like giving them a chance. It's a no nonsense type of deal. Again, I was about to shoot into the make a comparison with the Yankees. Like, oh wow, I wish Mike Brown was on the Yankees. Yeah. But this mentality of the next man up. next man up if a player doesn't perform. And I'll give you an example. It's nothing personal. It's just business, of course. So you have Yabusele, who is just he just keeps struggling. So eventually he's going to get replaced. But again, nothing personal, just business, right? We signed him for a lot of money. It's business. It's like, he's not part of the family. He's part of the team, but he's not part of the family. You're going to break his heart. So you want to get your reinvestment. You want that to turn into something big. So it's like, all right. So then I was looking at their G League too. Their G League roster is really really like deep. So they have I pointed out, like I already put like Kevin McCullough. He's a guard that they brought up, and look what happened. They also have Dink Pate, who's doing really well as a guard in the G League. So eventually, and this goes, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because there's no need to trade anybody. Keep this team and utilize your G League. You have Tosan, that guy. I always butcher his name. Yeah, doing well.
He's on the Nets.
Yeah. And then Trey Jamison, he's a center also. But these guys are waiting in the wings, and it's like, if someone like Yabusele is not performing, put him in the G League. Why not? And then just let him work towards the minutes for just to play. He has to get better. There's nothing about sitting him down, give him a kiss on the forehead, and be like, everything's gonna be okay. We're still gonna play you. It doesn't work that way. So if you're struggling and you don't do well, you get replaced by another player who gets a shot. And this is why the trust between Mike Brown and the young kids, it's like, he wants them to do well, and he's going to give them a chance if they take the opportunity to do so. Kolek has been absolutely wonderful. I wish it's not gonna he would be a great rotation piece, mainstay in time. But right now, I think his role right now, I think he just knows, and he has trust and confidence in his role, and I think you just keep it that way. So I just want to bring that up too, in regards to with Mike Brown, just how just a few storylines that's been happening. Big difference between, because he doesn't even have to say anything to the starters. Although after the Spurs lost, he did rip the Knicks for playing lack of defense, which was absolutely awesome. Knicks had 132 points, but they also had 134 points lost to the Spurs, who got that. So, but even though they lost by a hair, they should have won. But these high-scoring games that they're losing by, Mike Brown also brought up, that's unacceptable. We need to win, and you need to play better defense to win more games. So this is why in the beginning, where you asked me, what do you see of your team? What do you expect of your team going forward? Win. And yeah, sure, I just gave a blanket statement, general statement, but also you win by defense, you win by offense. Their offense is great. Their offense is incredible. It's just their defense. They can't. They need great defense to, because you just never know what's going to happen. The Knicks can score 41 points and more in the first quarter, but also the opposing team can score 41 points in the fourth quarter. Yeah. And then now it's like a make or break, where it's like, all right, now you're going to overtime, which it shouldn't have been. And that's a prime example of what happened with the Spurs too. So it's with the Spurs game, Knicks had 40 points in the first quarter, and then the Spurs had like 40 points in the fourth quarter too. So the defense plays a major role in that, and this is something that, even though the Knicks are a game and a half behind the Pistons, and they have a great record right now, and they're cruising, even though despite the loss, Mike Brown called them out on defense, and he called them out on defense for this game and the past games too, with the high scoring. So just want to point out Mike Brown, different approach than Tom Tibbs, and different approach for a coach in New York. So thank you, Mike Brown, and I'm looking forward to the Knicks working on their defense, but also winning more games. So win. That's what I expect from the Knicks going forward.
Well said. Great points right there, Chef Nick. My friend Assad has brought up another great question, and he wants to know if Giannis or AD will get traded. When it comes to AD, the team I can see definitely getting him is the Warriors. He's been linked to the Golden State Warriors a lot. Anthony Davis. It's gonna be interesting who they give up. Maybe like a Draymond Green. I don't know. But that's a team I can see. Golden State Warriors. Giannis. Like Jeff Nick just said, I don't think the Knicks should trade anyone. So if Giannis gets traded, I can see him going to Miami Heat as a possible destination. So this trade deadline is gonna be interesting, Assad. So I think 80 to the Warriors is my guess if it happens. So, and then also Giannis is Miami. Those are my two predictions.
Mhm.
If those two get traded, so let's see what happens. And but there's a couple other score updates here. Magic Bulls 14-14, Hornets Bucks 20-19, and then Trailblazers 22, Pelicans 21. What's up, Billo? Billo calls his Trailblazers jailblazers. So
Yeah, we
That's
won't. Yeah, the Chauncey Billups situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys pointed out some great facts there. As you guys were doing that, I went to the standings and
Mhm.
I saw the Knicks home and away record. So let's you guys are gonna like this. So as a home team, the Knicks when they play at MSG, they are 15-2,
Mhm.
and when they play on the road, they are 7-8.
Yeah.
So that just pretty much shows that they need to get better on the road, and I think they will. To be a championship caliber team, you just gotta play better on the road. That's how it works. And surprisingly, the Nets have actually been a better away team. I know at home they only have 4 wins, but on the road they're 6-8. So
wow.
that's actually a big improvement. They had a good win against the Timberwolves the other night, and a good win against the Sixers the night before. So that's it. Just keep the momentum going. And you guys mentioned, or NITHIN mentioned AD to the Warriors. I could definitely see that. The
Yeah.
Warriors need some more size. They have a guy like Quentin Post, who's a good center. They have Moses Moody, who's pretty tall. They have Trace Jackson Davis, who's pretty good. But they need some more size, I feel like, and AD would be a great player for them. And then Giannis, listen, I think your friend mentioned before if Giannis was going to be traded to the Nets, then it would be for Cam Thomas or someone like that.
Yeah.
Well, there was interest in the Bucks for Michael Porter Jr. that actually came out the other day. The Pistons, Warriors, and the Bucks could be interested
Really?
in a MPJ trade. So if anything, if they wanted to facilitate a MPJ Giannis trade, hey, I don't know if I would be open for that, but
But that's the thing. It's like Evan, like you're getting Giannis, which is a big force, obviously. But it's like now you have a future around Michael Porter Jr. It's like 6'7", 6'7".
And what do you want? What do you want? The Bucks will be asking for draft picks also. And if would Sean Marks be willing? Would he be willing to trade draft picks, and knowing the history that he has been having and all the and would they be? Have they changed their mindset? Maybe build the team within the organization instead of going out for another star. That's a big question for them because it didn't work out with Paul Pierce, Darren Williams, all that, and they didn't work for KD and all. The only time it worked out when they had Jason Kidd and Richard Jefferson and Carter. So maybe they changed their mindset where maybe let's just focus on this team, keep the draft picks like what the Thunder is doing right now, building from within. I think that's the biggest question with Sean Marks. Would he be willing? I mean, obviously, I would love to have a guy like Giannis. Everybody would love to have a guy like Giannis.
Yeah.
But Michael Porter Jr. is like that's a tough thing to give up. So I mean, that's why the NBA is fun sometimes because you never know what you're gonna get. And I mean, Michael Porter Jr. Actually, you know what? In my opinion, I think Michael Porter Jr. is having a better season than Giannis this year because Giannis has been injured. He just came back recently from an injury. So I think Porter right now he's showing that he could be one of the top players.
Oh, for sure. I agree. I feel like with the Nets, I feel like they learned from that Harden trade that they made a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
The mentality has to be built from within. Like Asad Dudin just said, just keep the draft picks.
I was about to say that too. Yep.
Build around the team that you have. If you trade for Giannis, you're taking on a high salary, and who knows how many years he's going to play for you for. He might demand a trade next year.
Yeah.
And you never really know with that. And I don't think he's going to be on a team that loses a lot of games for too long. So I don't think and the Nets are not win now. They're not a win now team, so it doesn't make sense to take on all that salary for a guy like Giannis. But they have to extend MPJ. I would love for them to do that. Extend him, build around him, and see what you have going forward. With the Nets, they always want draft picks and they want a high salary cap. So they want to be able to maneuver some players, sign some free agents. and build around the team that they have. And I think that's the smart way to go. Don't be too greedy too soon.
Absolutely. Like even too, like with Giannis too, it's like, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. It's like one player and then like a ton of draft picks, and it's like there goes your future. But even with Giannis too, again, I'm not going to say he's going to slow down now. Eventually, it gets to that point where it's like he's going to keep getting injured. He's going to have like, he might have surgery. If he keeps if like the team keeps like putting the weight on him to win. It's like you need to build something around him, but it's like him to the Nets. It's like you're pretty much surrendering all your future, and I wouldn't do that for Giannis. And I always brought that with the Knicks too. It's like just headlines. It's like headlines. What do you feel about Giannis going to the Knicks? And it's like I don't like that, And it's like they can say all they want in the world. It's like it doesn't make sense. I think he should just stay in Milwaukee. But if other teams want to pick them up, that's on them. That's other states, not my team. So they can do whatever they want. So it's like I just feel like if the team has a great chemistry going, despite the Nets win-loss record, obviously, but if you have like a sort of like a belief in them where it's like I think they can go big places with the team that with the players that they have now going forward. And I think it's still time. I think I'll give a prediction right now. I think they're going to, they'll. I'm not going to say they're going to have a winning record. I'll say they'll split. They'll draw with their record. So I just think Jordi Fernandez has what's it called? He has a lot of great talent, and these kids are building their own chemistry, and you see it. It's not consistent, but you see it. So it's like it's just only takes time, and you still want that. You want the future. If you're doing a rebuild, fine, but it doesn't make sense to get a veteran guy and then, rebuild, brings you 4 years back. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just don't see that. And I think the Nets should learn from that, from the big three that they tried doing, or just even Harden. Yeah. It's like, no, enough. That experiment is over. It's over and done with, the Knicks had Melo and Stoudemire, worked for a little bit, but it wasn't a championship caliber team. Obviously Stoudemire got hurt a lot. And, when Carmelo was gone, you had Jeremy Lin that was running the show. So for a little bit. But you saw how excited the Knicks fans were. They were like, wow, a breath of fresh air, youth. That's what it is. It's like you always want to see that. Of course, veteran presence, but just as the background, But I'm really like tired of these rumors too. It's like, is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? Or just, no, it's never going to happen. So, but again, with a player, with Giannis too being a veteran, quote unquote, you don't know what injuries it's going to pile up with him too. So, I mean, do you really want to sacrifice that? I mean, Nets probably not a win now team, so therefore it doesn't make sense to get Giannis. It really doesn't.
Totally agree. Do not trade for Giannis.
Yeah,
he's a good player, definitely, but how much is he going to, actually impact the team, and how many games is he going to be available for? Is he going to get hurt? Mm-hmm. How much time is he going to be there for? I've seen this narrative surrounding social media, and I don't know if you guys agree with it or not. Give me your thoughts, but I see people saying that Karl-Anthony Towns is a quote unquote soft player. What do you think?
Soft player?
Yeah, like he doesn't like rebound enough. He's not physical enough. He doesn't play to his size.
I mean, whoever's saying that's is wrong, because Karl-Anthony Towns, he's not a soft player. He's competes at a high level. He rebounds. He gets double doubles pretty much every night.
Yeah, every day.
He rebounds the ball. He's tough on the front line, and he doesn't give up on the play. He goes after the play, finishes it. He's been a great fit for us. So he is not soft by anything. So whoever's saying that is wrong. So and he's having a great season this year, in my opinion.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree.
I think he's soft. I mean, I just think he shouldn't really rely on the 3-pointer. You have other players that do that. He shouldn't really do. If he's open and he gets it in. But I think he should just let the other players take care of that. But he is a force in the post, definitely. But I think he should just concentrate on that more just which is his game, of course. But yeah, whoever's saying that doesn't. I mean, not unless they're doing a comparison with him and another player. I don't know, but that sort of thing too is really, not. It's not fair because if you're comparing him to a player now, it's like, all right, well, size and height and stuff like that. But also, if you're comparing to a player in the 2000s and the 90s, that's not fair too, because it's like, sure, the 80s and 90s, they were very gritty. They kick anyone's arse right now, any player right now. It's different. It's a different time. But yeah, I don't know. Do you know who said that? Like what source or no?
I've just seen like fans of just Nick fans and other fans saying that. I feel like they've been saying it for a while now too. It hasn't just been a one-year thing. It's been pretty much since he was on the T-Wolves. But I don't agree with it. I think it's a bad narrative. I mean, he produces every night. He's shooting more threes this year. We know that. But he's a force in the paint, draws fouls, gets to the line, good rebounder, a good defender. I just don't see where that narrative is coming from. But I knew you guys would disagree with it because I do too. So just wanted to get that out of the way. And like you guys were saying about the bench, I mean, Tyler Kolek is doing a great job this year. I mean, last year, nobody even really thought of him because Tibbs didn't put him in. He didn't play him as much, or not at all unless it was garbage time. But this year, Mike Brown doing a great job, not only playing him, but using his strengths, using his playmaking. He reminds me kind of like a younger Starks or Steve Nash, definitely. And doing a great job of letting his teammates get involved and playmaking, shooting. And, they're drawing up plays for him. They're not just saying, oh, yeah, just go in the corner and just stay there and, don't do anything. They're actually giving him the ball and letting him get more experience. So
absolutely.
That's a Travis, who big part of our chat here. Thank you for being here. Travis is a Celtics fan. Travis, we've been talking about the Celtics, and I like what the Celtics are doing too.
Yeah.
They've been playing a lot better as a team. Jaylen Brown doing well. Peyton Pritchard, the 19-year-old rookie Hugo Gonzalez, Luka Garza. They have more size this year, and I think that's helping them on defense and offense too.
They're creeping up too in the standings.
They're 21-12 now, the Celtics. Yep. And they're actually 3.5 games behind the Knicks. I know, 3.5 behind the Pistons and 2.5 behind the Knicks.
Yes.
Speaking of the Clippers, I am surprised that they're having this horrible season. They're at 12-21. I mean, they've been playing better, but
yeah.
I'm surprised that James Harden hasn't requested a trade yet. And Kawhi Leonard, but I mean this team 5-6 years ago would be championship contenders for sure. And that was it. And the way they handled the CP3 situation was wrong. I think it was a wrong thing to do. He's a big part of that LA community, and I don't know why they would do that. And I think he should still be on the team, and I don't know what happened behind the scenes there, but he deserves to play. He already said he's not going to go out like that. He wants to play, so it's going to be interesting what team picks him up. I wouldn't mind having him on the Knicks. CP3 maybe he'll help out, but I mean the Clippers, I don't know what they're going to do. They got to figure out if they're going to make a trade or not. But right now they're sitting number 11, which is, I mean, obviously they're in the play-in territory. So I think they're going to be active. Let's see, but it's just surprising the way how they started out of the gate.
Yeah, I mean they have a game-winning streak, and I feel like the only reason why is because of Kawhi Leonard, not really because of Harden, or because of Leonard. And they've been playing better as a team. Ty Lue is a good coach, knows how to get the best out of all their players, and I think Kawhi has just been on his hair recently. I mean, when he plays, he's one of the best in the game. I think he had like 55 points one game. He had like 40 last night. Oh man, I mean they're 16.5. Yeah, and they're only a game and a half out of the play-in behind the Trailblazers, who have been a very good team this year too, guys. So the West is very interesting.
It is.
Unfortunately for the Nuggets, though, they've suffered a couple of injuries. One of them to their best player, Nikola Jokic, hyperextended his knee the other night against Miami. Going to be out 4 weeks. I think Cam Johnson is out as well. Aaron Gordon is out. Christian Brown. And then last night, Jonas Valanciunas also was injured as well. So they have a lot of injuries, but it's about how you bounce back. And I think once they have healthier guys coming into the next couple of weeks, I think they'll be a much more productive team. But the way that their schedule sets up, I think they could still be definitely ahead of the standings for sure. And a team like the Rockets, they could creep up. Right now, they're fourth. I think they passed the Lakers the other day.
Yep.
You have the Spurs and the Thunder, so no difference there. Two teams best in the West. I think it's very competitive. Anything could happen. And the playoff matchup should be very fun. Looking forward to them.
And speaking of the one thing I like about Kawhi Leonard, I mean, outside of the criticism he gets from load management and all, but the one thing I respect him about, he goes out there, plays a game, competes at a high level, helps the team win, and he puts the team first. And during his press conferences, he's a level person. He doesn't like to. He talks to the media, but it's like calm. He's just worried about the team, and he's that's what I like about him. Like a James Harden, he's complete opposite of Kawhi. So Kawhi is calm and collective. So that's what I like about him. He just goes out there and you see the performance the last couple of games. So
yeah, and like even too like with him getting 45 points and like everyone's focused on that, no one's like focusing on Harden. It's like these guys are just disappearing slowly. I'll give you an example. Anthony Davis came back from an injury, and that was like no one even gave like gave no notice. It was just like, but these guys are like right now everyone's focusing on team leadership and more or less to help the team win instead of just the name itself, Anthony Davis. I don't even think anyone cares about LeBron James anymore. I just think they just want the team to do well, and I think I'm not saying the Lakers, they want him gone, but just like the way he's been, like I even mentioned this last week too. It's like Riddick, man, he's been a force with expressing himself, and good for him. And he's like, he didn't call out LeBron firsthand, but it's just pretty much him saying like, and a lot of fans have been saying this too with the Lakers, like he's ready to just ride into the sunset. And he's like, at this point, LeBron is like, all right, if you want to trade me, go ahead. I'll go. Basketball. Does he love the game? Sure, but he also loves his endorsements and he loves his money. And I just think it rubs off on Bronny too, where it's like he's just a spitting image of his dad, not player-wise yet, but attitude-wise. So I don't know. It's just, I think Lakers fans, I think it's time to move on and rebuild, go ahead from this LeBron regime, or this even with Austin Reeves too. What a great player, but it's just they mishandled his injury. So now it's like that's like taking notice too. A lot of Laker fans are definitely very bothered by that. So it's like you need I was going to say Austin Reeves would have been like the next top star, not LeBron style, but would have been. So I just think with that, they need a better chemistry, because right now the chemistry is off. You could sense like there is toxicity in the clubhouse, in the locker rooms. I said clubhouse. Wow. In the locker rooms, you can sense that. And a lot of players have been outspoken about that. But for some reason, it's just people are scared to call out LeBron. I would have called him out. I'd be like, all right, well, business, nothing personal, right? You're getting all this money. If you don't want to put your heart into it anymore, I mean, obviously he gets his points, but it's just his attitude. Like, it's just, that's what it is. And that's what bothers me a lot. It's like he'll just get his points and then he'll just go about his business. Like, so yeah, I mean, it's just all these old farts, like all these veterans, like LeBron, like Harden, even KD, who still does good, but like these names are being forgotten. They're like sort of like passing ships in the night, where it's like, all right, you had your time. Now we're going towards the future with all these young kids. So that's why it's like Leonard, Kawhi Leonard, like he's very humble, and people are looking at that as like, wow, he's a great team leader, and he doesn't talk ish about his fans, doesn't talk ish about anyone. He just wants to play the game. There's a huge difference with loving the game, playing the game, and then showing up and doing that instead of just showing up and then just leaving and going to your autograph signing or your endorsement deal or something like that, whatever. But that very good point, Nithin. Yeah, that's a very good point that you pointed that out. A lot of people are taking notice with that too. So
Yeah.
Great point, Jeff. And I like what you said about LeBron.
Yeah.
I feel like the Lakers were actually better without LeBron when they
Yeah.
just had Luka, and I know he missed some time earlier too, but Austin Reeves was definitely a big part of that team. They had
Austin Reeves is injured now.
he is,
yeah, he is. Yeah,
unfortunately again.
yeah.
I think he only played like one game until he got hurt again against the Rockets. But Chef Nick, when you were talking, I thought of a guy like Kevin Durant, a guy like that who used to be on a team with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. People would criticize him for not being the main guy and not being a leader and all that. But now he's on a Houston team that has a lot of young players and serving as a mentor for them, which I think is great.
Exactly.
Definitely leading that team to success. And LeBron, I just don't think I think he wants to be in it. He wants to be a leader, but I just think his attitude is taking over. Like what Chef Nick said, I agree with that. I think his attitude is taking him over his arrogance right now.
And speaking of Kevin Durant, this Houston team reminds me of when he was with OKC.
Mm-hmm.
He was the main guy in OKC, and that reminds me of that. And I think this Houston team is obviously they're great. They're young, and they want to win. And by trading for KD during the offseason, and it was crazy. He was at Fanatics Fest while the trade happened, which was crazy. And he was he was on a panel with Taylor Rooks, and then all of a sudden, boom! All the phones was blowing up, and then he got traded to Houston, and it happened live at Fanatics Fest last year. But Houston is, I'm telling, like they are, like I said, the way they built their team and also committing to win, and kudos to them because the Houston Rocket fans, they have a great fan base. And looking over the history, you got like obviously Yao Ming, and really Olajuwon played there, and a lot of great history happened in Houston. So to have that back now with this generation and adding Kevin Durant, it's a special moment for them, and I think kudos to the front office and for getting back. I mean, for making this team a title contender for sure.
Yeah, definitely agree with that. We have some guys in the chat here, so thank you guys for being here tonight. Please remember to subscribe and like all of the shows that we do here. We're pretty much on every day. We have a new start time for the morning, 9:30 a.m. We have a lot of guest shows, interviews, a lot more coming up.
Yeah, my team and I, guys, stay tuned. My team and I are working on more of our clients, so stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
We need to give a big round of applause to NITHIN because
absolutely,
despite getting this new vice president role of Best Nation Sports, he's still doing a great job working for us here at NYYANKEEMania.
Also, Job on the Mouse Show. Don't forget about our Job on the Mouse Show.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm not with this new opportunity. I'm still going to be doing so with our Job on the Mouse Show and this show, and obviously that's why I have a great team around me, and we're working on multiple things for each shows here. So stay tuned.
Yes, for sure.
Work never stops.
Nope.
Does not stop. That's right. We have Sean here. Sean might be at work right now, but thank you for taking some time to be here. He says creating turnovers and defensive boards creates and sustains momentum. Absolutely agree. I feel like the name of the game right now is transition basketball. You want to get the rebound, you want to run, you want to spread the paint, spread the floor, and all that. And the more transition points you can get, the less turnovers you can. The more turnovers you can force, the more rebounds you can get, the more you can get out there and run. And the more faster-paced teams in the NBA right now are teams like the Thunder, the Spurs. The Knicks have become a more faster team this year, which is why they're having success. And those teams are leading the league in points and turnovers created. So great point there, Sean. Like that. Let's see. Travis, he says, what do you say? He said he didn't think Chef Nick watched a lot of basketball, but he does.
And again, I never said that, Travis. I don't know where you're pulling this from. What sources? Florence Nightingale? I love saying that name. Bob Nightingale, Florence, same person.
Jeff the Bomb pass.
Whatever Florence tweets, the opposite happens. The opposite happens.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. It's great. Oh man.
Below says, "Sorry, there's no more Larry Bird and Bobby Jones and Vernon Maxwell and Jordan Ewing, Robinson, Parrish, and Worthy. Those guys could score and play defense."
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I missed. I missed those.
I missed that.
Even though I wasn't there for that, but I do miss that. And like I said, like with Houston, Olajuwon, Yao Ming, and then you had Ray for what do you call Ray? Steve Francis, those type of players, and also obviously you brought up Vernon Maxwell. What an energetic guy he was playing the game, and you had obviously Patrick Ewing back in the day, Parrish, Worthy, Larry Bird, Bill. Rest in peace, Bill Walton.
Yeah.
So you had those type of players, man, and they were. Kevin McHale, I can't forget about him. Kevin McHale, what a legend. Like I said, that game has been missed, obviously. And I saw Bill brought up a great point actually about the 80s and 90s earlier. He said that the defense is worse now than it was back in the day. So it feels like that they don't play that much defense now. A lot of high scoring games in this generation, which I agree with. Back in the day, you had those low scoring games, the nitty gritty defensive games, and those classic short shorts they'd be wearing. But now this generation, you'll see a lot of high scoring games, and even the All-Star game is no defense. And obviously if I'm not mistaken, I think the All-Star game back in the history with Jordan and all, it was more entertaining. So obviously
below mentioned Dominique Wilkes. Like when these guys were in the slam dunk contest, this was outrageous. They just wanted to kill the basket. It wasn't just a slam dunk. They wanted to take it home with them. Yeah. These guys were just, I don't know, like it's funny too. It's like you always see this like toughness, and it's like you weren't scared. You were engaged. It's like I want to be that. But yeah, again, different time. But like even on the Supersonics too, with Gary Payton and then Sean Kemp and Detlef Schrempf. You remember him?
Yeah.
That guy was a great scorer too. But the NBA was built different back then. Just built different.
Oh, speaking of Sean Kemp, last year when we were at the GTSM shows, we were with Sean Kemp that day. We were with Dennis Rodman. And it was cool to see Dennis Rodman chop it up with Sean Kemp at the event. It was cool. Both talking history and Sean Kemp, both of them combined. They're like Aaron Judge and Stanton when they stand up. And Sean Kemp is tall, by the way. In person, he is tall.
Yeah.
He's ridiculous, but what a great player he was.
Yeah. Yeah. Spud Webb, Muggsy Bogues.
Bogues, that's my guy. Yep. Let's go.
Which player in today's NBA would most resemble the guy from the past? NBA from the past.
Well, there's no more short players, so that rules that out. I don't know. That's really hard to say. Look, when I mentioned Kolek as reminded me of John Stockton.
Yeah.
Personally, just playmaking now. But when you mentioned John Starks too, you can pretty much make those comparisons. I don't know. It's really hard to say. It really is because there's so many. Like Josh Giddey, I don't know. Like Josh Giddey, I really can't. I can't. It's really hard to compare because it was two different eras and also like two different attitudes. I don't know. It's really hard to say. Yeah, but the only thing I can say is that if you're a basketball player, you shouldn't compare yourself to an older player because that doesn't work out. That's just egotistical. And I'll call him out. LeBron James. I'm the Michael Jordan, the modern day Michael. You can't do that. And even to a lot of players like saying themselves as a flash of Kobe, you can't do that either. That's not fair. You can't do that because Kobe would kill you. Yes. Jordan would kill you. All these players would kill you in a heartbeat. So different time. The same thing with going to wrestling too. It's like Bruno Sammartino And let's just say little Guerrero, Dominic Guerrero, like who would win in a fight? All right, okay. I mean, it's like you can't really have that comparison. Two different styles, two different eras. So.
Oh, I mean, I'll give you a good example. Not playing comparison, but attitude and cockiness sometimes and craziness. I would compare Draymond Green in that circumstance to Dennis Rodman when it comes to craziness and cockiness and sometimes going overboard. Dennis Rodman was crazy back in the day. But,
oh yeah,
he's now changed a lot. But like the reason why I compare Draymond Green to him is just the way he sometimes approach, like for example, when he gets into technical foul problems, or going overboard with another player, or being too cocky sometimes, or getting into it with the coach. So I'm talking about the attitude. Like when obviously Dennis Rodman was a great trash talker when he played. So I compare Draymond Green to that.
I could see that.
I could see that
definitely.
Yeah.
I wish I got to see some of that on old school basketball. I saw some replays and highlights, but watching like a full game is, you can't really get that in today's game for sure.
I'll tell you.
I feel like now it's like everybody's afraid to, play defense, real defense, because the refs are just gonna call a foul. And it wasn't like that.
Oh my god!
The refs were giving more leeway to players, and it wasn't just you shoot 50 free throws a game for each team. It wasn't like that. So definitely a different era, and I hope somewhat the game can get back to that. But we need more bigs. We need more, not guys like Draymond Green, not guys that go overboard like that, but just more toughness, more physicality, and James Harden. You're kind of a big part of that too. So with the flopping and all that, and didn't like that part of his game.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
Like I was just gonna bring up the flopping too. It's like you want to compare yourself to an early, iconic basketball player, but you're flopping on the basketball court, like you're fish out of water, like trying to breathe. It's like, what are you trying to? You can't compare yourself to anyone then, because they never did that. So.
Yeah, and I'll tell you guys a funny story actually. During Fanatics Fest last year, Dennis Rodman was there, and someone brought a wedding dress for him to sign. How back in the day he would be wearing those wedding dresses, Dennis Rodman. So someone brought him someone brought him a wedding dress at the event, and he signed it.
Wow! Oh my god!
Yeah.
Did he sign it?
Yeah, he signed it.
Oh wow!
Crazy.
Sean brings up a good point. Yeah, it's a more inside game, play through the paint. Yeah. Now it's just go in the paint, kick out, shoot a three, pretty much, drive in, draw a foul. Kobe never flopped. Yeah. Kobe was not a flopper. Kobe was.
Iverson never flopped either. Allen Iverson never flopped either. He was what a polished player. I mean, I love Allen Iverson, man.
He was great.
He is, to be honest, his game was smooth when it comes to shooting, passing the ball. This guy is the truth in Philly. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Also, too, I want to bring up, like, he thought he was tough. He tried to be a particular type of personality, but it didn't fly. Meta World Peace, that's his new name right now.
Yeah.
Change your name. Just change your name. Everything's going to be fine. Everyone's going to forget about what you did. But like, the malice at the palace, as they call it, with him and Ben, the huge fight between the Pacers and the Pistons. Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace shoved him because of a hard foul. And then Ron Artest was sitting or laying down on the table, and someone threw like a drink at him. And then he rushed up. I don't know if you guys seen this. He rushed up to the stands and he started punching the fan, and everyone, like all the basketball players, started fighting. Yeah, do you remember that?
Wasn't it Steven Jackson also? No, right?
Steven Jackson was involved. Yeah. And it was just like they had to. They canceled the game. It's like everyone's fighting each other. It was called Malice at the Palace. Yeah, it was, and then like it was done. I think our test was suspended for like 60 games. I don't even know, but also Steven Jackson as well. Ben Wallace too. Everyone was fighting. The coaches were fighting. Yes, Rasheed Wallace too. Everyone was involved.
Jeez.
But then also, before I get back to that, Ronald Test also gave a huge hard elbow to James Harden right over here by the jaw, by the neck.
Yeah.
I think it was our test that like he just did a slam dunk, and then he said he was trying to celebrate, but then he just went straight across Harden just like that. You could catch it on YouTube, man. That was really hard, and then people wanted to fight him. Yeah, people wanted to kill him, but he tried to and he was on the Knicks too for a brief time, believe it or not. But he just tried to play it off like he was a tough type. But it's like you're not like that. That's like violence. That's like you're gonna kill somebody. And it's like that's like Rodman. Like going back to Rodman. Rodman was a tough force, but he played mind games. It wasn't like obviously he got into his fights, but it wasn't like like just trying to be like this fake type of guy. This is who he really was. He was a head case. But yeah, just pointing that out, like just a lot of players who just try to be this type of tough guy. It's all fake right nowadays too. It's all fake. It's not gonna fly. So
speaking of medical peace, he actually follows us on social media, and also
really?
we're good friends with his brother Daniel Artest.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So so medical peace is obviously he changed a lot, but remember the I'll give you a funny. Remember when they won the championship, the Lakers, and I remember this post-game press conference when he was with the Wheaties box, and he was acting crazy, and all he wanted to do was party, and then he goes to the reporters, "Are we done yet? Can we go? Can we go?" Like, you remember that?
I remember that. Oh my God.
Yeah, Reggie Miller's another one. What a great guy.
Great player, but a pest. Yeah, he was a pest. Him and his sister, they look alike. Reggie Miller and Cynthia Miller, I think. She was a WNBA announcer. But yeah, that's scary. She's like Reggie Miller with a wig on. That's crazy. Evan, I was actually going to ask you, do you remember like the New Jersey Nets history? Like what players that were like in the mid 90s or so, like pushing 2000?
Well, Vince Carter, I think. Yeah. Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
I think Iverson. And I don't know a ton of others.
Do you remember a guy named Tim Gatling?
No.
The guy, he always wore a headband. Yeah, he was. This was like when the New Jersey Nets were terrible.
I've seen like highlights like on TV. Yeah. They've showed like old like Nets highlights, but I just can't. I've seen their names before, but I just don't. I didn't watch them, so I don't remember what they were.
Well, you can go. Yeah. Kerry Kittles is another one.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Yep. Keith Van Horn.
Kiki Vandeweghe.
Kiki Van Horn.
Yeah, Jason just said that.
Oh yeah, Buck Williams, Albert King.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Okay. Wow, I remember Albert King. Wow, that was.
Kenyon Martin.
Yes, Kenyon Martin. Yep. Oh man, so many.
I feel like we talked about like the Knicks and the Nets kind of, their players just, going to each other's teams. I feel like it's just one Knicks player is in net, another players in net. Which one?
Marbury.
He was on the Nets. He was on the Nets. Yeah, he was on the Knicks. Yeah.
Oh, Marbury.
Yeah. Stephon Marbury. Yeah. I'm trying to think who else.
Perovich.
Perovich.
Evan Eschmeyer. You remember him? He was like, he just did nothing. Evan Eschmeyer. I don't know if anyone in the chat remembers him. He was just like a sack of potatoes. He was just there. He just existed. That's why you don't remember him. He was just there. He was just hanging out.
Remember E. Leon?
Oh my God, yeah. Holy Lord.
Oh, there's a good one. Richard Jefferson. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, Richard Jefferson. Yeah.
There you go. Outside Richard Jefferson. That's our guy.
Thank you.
There you go.
Keith
Van Horn.
He's still paying his contract, right?
Like
possibly.
Kerry Kittles. Yeah, Kerry Kittles. Yeah, it was a lot of players.
Yeah, so if anybody else has any more NBA questions, if If not, maybe we can switch to baseball. It's I think 9:04.
Sure, I'll give one final scoreboard update.
Oh, Jason Collins too. Forgot Jason Collins.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yep. So one last final scoreboard update, guys. Thank you for your comments, questions. We appreciate the interactiveness here in the chat on our NBA show tonight. So one last final scoreboard update for the night. So the Wizards look like they're going to beat the Nets. Currently, it's 103-81 in the fourth quarter, about 8 minutes to go. The Spurs are defeating the Pacers 100-87 with 9.5 minutes left to go in that fourth quarter. Nuggets are defeating the Cavaliers 79-73 in the third quarter. The Hawks are, it's 71-54. Oh, man.
71-51.
They can come back. But still 8.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter, so they have time. The Magic and the Bulls are knotted up at 59 at halftime. Hornets are defeating the Bucks 49-41 in the second quarter. Pelicans are defeating the Trailblazers 51-49 in the second quarter. 9 o'clock, you have the Kings and the Suns. 10 o'clock, you have the Thunder and the Warriors. And 10:30 is the Grizzlies and the Lakers.
Okay.
So, thank you guys for being here tonight. It was a great show. Again, if you're a fan of the Knicks and the Nets, that's awesome. But you can be a fan of any team. Yeah. We can talk about any team you guys want. Appreciate it, and should be a lot of fun in the coming episodes.
Yeah, can't wait till next Friday. Our stream is next Friday. We'll keep it at 8 o'clock, right?
Next Friday, 8 o'clock. We can do that.
Yeah. Well, do you want to pick a theme for next Friday?
Sure.
What do you have to be the Knicks or Nets? We can just pick a team and then.
Yeah, we can talk about one team or a conference or whatever.
Yeah,
whatever's best. So,
for example, we could do like a theme, be like, Utah Jazz. Talk about the Utah Jazz back in the '90s with Stockton, Malone, what kind of players they had, the rivalry against the Bulls. Yeah, whatever. I mean, we could come up with it. We don't have to come up with it now, but
yeah, sure, absolutely.
T-Road is saying is T-Road said, all right, that's a good segue, I guess.
Here we go.
Boba Fett might be going to the Red Sox. What?
Oh Lord have mercy. Okay.
Yeah, I was surprised to see that Imai signed with the Astros yesterday. Yeah. That was a shock.
I mean, and here we go. Welcome baseball, right? Okay.
We're only in baseball talk now.
Woo! Great to
go. Switching gears from NBA to baseball now. Same stream.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. Here we go. Yeah, I guess you want to start, Evan. Yeah, great contract by the Astros, right?
Yes. What was it, 3 years with opt-outs of every year?
Every year, $63 million.
63. All right. Thanks, NITHIN, for that. Yeah. Wow. I feel like some of these teams, I don't know if he wanted more, if the agent wanted more, but it was just some of these players that come out of Japan, they have a lot of riskiness towards them, and we didn't want to give them higher contract. He actually took a lower AAV, higher AAV but shorter term contract, which I think makes sense for. I think it makes sense for a Japanese player, and I think it makes sense for the team as well. If a team gives them all this money or a long-term deal and short-term money, then they're pretty much stuck with them unless they have opt-outs. And it makes sense for the player. Hey, if the player does well, if they go above expectations, then they can get signed to a higher-term contract. So it's a good deal. And I wish it didn't take this long for him to sign it. Literally took him until the deadline day for him to sign, or the day before. But it should be interesting. We'll see what the Yankees do next. Some of the options are dwindling down, and it's not only the free agent market, but it's the trade market too. Like, we haven't seen any rumors surrounding Brendan Donovan. We haven't seen anything on Ketel Marte,
nothing,
or anybody else. So,
and another interesting thing now is Sunday's deadline with Okamoto. We got to find out 2 more days now, pretty much. So, let's see what happens there. And Travis, now you're talking, Travis. Fire me some pasta burgers. There you go. Pasta.
Oh yeah.
There you go, Travis. There you go.
Come on.
Hot stickers, pasta, burgers.
Yeah, everything, Travis. There you go.
But so I think the Okamoto thing is gonna be interesting, obviously, and to see what teams will step up their offers, or so that's gonna be the interesting topic here in the coming days. And obviously, T-Row, thank you for the information. I gotta see that and go back and see. But I'm guessing all these teams, obviously, guessing all these teams will be in the fight for Bo Bichette, and the Yankees have to, like I said, the Yankees tend to take it last minute and have other teams in the bidding, and they end up losing the guy. So they got to figure out if they want to get the guy, go get him now. So that's the one biggest concern that I've been having with the Yankees in the certain couple of years. But obviously they wanted Max Fried, they got Max Fried. They wanted Garrett Cole, they got Garrett Cole. But if they want if they're saying they're interested in Bo Bichette, and if they really want Bo Bichette, just go get him. I mean, why are they so hesitant on getting him if they want him? So this is a problem, and now you see the Red Sox getting into it potentially now, and obviously the Blue Jays will try and get him back, and then you have other teams in there too. So that's the problem. And once they get into the bidding war, that's when the Yankees end up backing out. So that it's going to be interesting to see that. And I wonder if the Yankees will get into the Okamoto thing, but I don't really know. So I'm surprised they're not interested in him, which is crazy to think, because shout out to George from Swinging the Fences. He said that could be another leadoff hitter, which I like, potential leadoff hitter, if we can't get Bo Bichette. So I'm really surprised that the Yankees are not interested in this year's Japanese players. I mean, take out Murakami out to the side, but I'm talking about Amai and Okamoto.
See, like my issue with even like these free agents, like Yankee fans, like, look, and I always defend Yankee fans in regards, because in any way you can feel what you want to feel. You want to feel angry. You want to feel stressed, anxious. That's fine. You have a right to do that. It's just there's certain points where what Yankee fans are, let's be real. I'm not calling anyone out, but some Yankee fans, they're never happy or content. It's like, if we have a chance of signing Bo Bichette, let's just say, there some Yankee fans are like, yes, bring him on. Other fans are like, no, he's part of the Blue Jays. They're traitors. Or it's like, he's been injured a lot. All right, well, slim pickings right now. But even with Imai too, it's like, people are like, oh, we want Imai. We love Imai. And then all of a sudden he went to the Astros, like, oh, they can have him. He was never good in Japan anyway, which is false. So it's just, I don't know. It's just, this is a prime example of we don't know what we want. And just like, it's very, like right now, it's a tough time, very slim pickings. Yeah. People love Tucker. People don't love Tucker. People say Tucker is a great fit in New York. People say he's too expensive. People say he gets injured a lot. All right, where do we meet in the middle? Like, if we have a chance to get Tucker, he wants to come here. What, do you not want him, or do you want him? I mean, it's like that's what it comes down to. And even trades as well. Like I brought up yesterday as well too. It's like, are we waiting for Bellinger where we're halting all our trades? Like, Bellinger, okay. If I was the Yankees, I'd be like, look, this was the deadline. I set a deadline before Christmas. Now it's after the New Year's. I would have been like, all right, take care, brush your hair, see you later. I would have said that and be like, all right, now we're going to another route. And I think this is where it's like, now they're which is really not a strategic move for the Yankees, because no one's buying it. They made it known that they were interested in Bichette, which was pretty much a sign for Boris to be like, all right, speed it up. We want to sign Bellinger. Let's do it now. That's never going to happen. Yankees are not smart with that anymore, with any strategic stuff. They have to put it out on Twitter. They can't just hide it. But yeah, just even with trades too. If you have a chance to trade for someone that's available now, and it's going to happen, are you going to wait for Bellinger? I mean, I put this out there yesterday too. It just seems like Bellinger is the princess of the free agents. He's like the belle of the ball. It's like he's coming down in a white gown down the stairs, and that's your prom date, and you have this flower waiting for him. It's like, is that really what you want? Bellinger is, Boris is like, hey, he has control of like what Bellinger wants. Bellinger's not going to fire him unless something drastic happens. But Yankees should move on from the fact that this waiting game is not good for them. So any trades that they potentially have in the works should not be stalled and should not be prolonged because of Bellinger or anyone else. Well, I don't think there's anyone else. I think it's just Bellinger right now. So let's just say if they have a good trade deal with Lombard, hypothetically, Lombard, Dominguez, and Jones, and we're going to get like a high caliber all-star or a player with 2 prospects, let's just say. And then it's like, no, let's, and then you tell the club, oh, no, we're going to wait because we just want to wait what Bellinger says. You think the other club's going to be like, all right, yeah, sure, Yankees, no problem. Take your time. No, they're like, screw you. We're going to another team. We're going to do another deal. This is what their problem is. It's like they need to pull the gun. They need to pull the trigger and show that like toughness. We're talking about toughness in the NBA and how it was. Yankees, how it was. This is what they were. They were tough. Everyone was intimidated. They didn't want to deal with us because we had the upper leg and upper advantage in every way, even in the offseason too. And right now, that's just not the case. It's just people are like they're laughing at us and they're just they're improving and we're not. So this is where they need to put their foot down. Please put your foot down, at least putting it lightly. PG, put your foot down and be like, you know what? Bellinger, take care. We don't want you anymore. You lost your chance. We gave you so many chances. And then we move on. This is it just they got lost. They got lost with that. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to say. We can always be repetitive on what the Yankees want, what the Yankees need. But at the end of the day, it's just they need to change their attitude. They need to change their outlook on things. And mental toughness and toughness in every category, it starts right now. Or should have started back then. Obviously Hal doesn't have the traits as George does, his dad does. But you know what? If he wants to be this, softer guy, that's fine. That's fine. Be your soft self and don't, pretend or don't like shove words in Yankees fans' faces where it's like it makes them feel good because we're looking past that. It's past the words right now. It's like we're all smart enough to know like logic, knowledge. We have more than that than the Yankees front office, and they're all yes men, regardless from head to toe, analytics department, whatever. So I just think they need to start with being smart about trades or stuff like that right now, and not wait for any particular free agent like Bellinger. So I just wanted to point that out.
Well said. Great points there, Chef Nick. And speaking of, whoever missed it, go check out Joe's commercial ad with the eggplant. That was a great one right there.
Yep.
Apparently, eggplant relieves stress, so maybe the Yankees need to start eating eggplant. And because Hal and Cashman are stressing out Yankee fans, so they got to start eating eggplant. Maybe that's when they're gonna start making moves. So go check out the short from Joe. That was a great one right there. But great points from Chef Nick, and I agree. Like they cannot be sitting and waiting for all this to drop. They need to go. They need to attack now. So
yes, absolutely.
At this point, what are our options? I mean, we don't really see anything on Stephen Kwan. If they can pull out a trade for him. They can try to get Bellinger back. That would be nice. Our best option at this point. But our best option would turn into basically running it back at this point because we would have the same outfield with Judge, Grisham, and Bellinger. Infield-wise, unless you get Okamoto, who can we really be excited about in the infield besides, I guess, McMahon's defense at third base? I mean, what do we know if Ben Rice is going to be a full-time first baseman? I mean, there's just so many questions that the Yankees have to answer.
Yeah.
And if they're not going to go out and get a Kyle Tucker or a Bellinger, then you better be giving opportunities to Dominguez and Spencer Jones because those guys deserve to have their time. And we've seen it last year. Dominguez has high potential. He could be our leadoff hitter if the Yankees let him be. And, we've said it all year long. It's just they must be productive and they can't let anything get in their way. They have to be aggressive towards the market. And it seems like other teams have a stronger push right now to acquire these players. And it's just kind of disappointing, in my opinion.
Oh, Bill said Okamoto is going to go visit the Seattle. All right.
That's his first stop.
Yeah.
Seattle.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I can see that happening because of Ichiro that was there before, and I think being on the West Coast could help him. So that's one potential shooter.
Padres,
Pirates, Pittsburgh Pirates,
Angels too.
Angels.
Yep, he would be a good fit for all those teams. But that's it. I mean, it's just Yankees have they basically ran the same team back as they have last year, re-signing Yarborough, Tim Hill, giving Grisham the qualifying offer. And how many times can we hear Hal talk about the expenses that he has to pay? I mean, we know you're making money. We know you are. You're not going to fool us. We know you are making money. And I think shout out to Ken, by the way. Ken is in the chat. Shout out to you, Ken.
Ken,
He's put out some great videos talking about what the Yankees need to do, if they should go after pitching, go after more bats in the lineup, and talking about Luis Ariz potentially as an option too. So great job. He has a comment right here. He says, if you look at the free agent board, only 30% of the free agents have actually signed. It's been a very slow offseason, Ken.
Yeah.
Very slow offseason.
Yep.
And remember, guys, a couple years ago, I think it was Blake Snell. He signed right before spring training. Last year, of course, you had Alonso. And I feel like these players, they don't deserve to be getting treated like this. They work hard all year long. They put in a lot of work, a lot of hours. And if they're injured, they go through a lot of treatment. And now they have to wait all this time just to sign with the team. And they have to wait until until January, February to see what their new home is going to be. It's not really fair to them. And they're being put in a tough situation.
Oh, shout out to Ken. He hit his 500 sub goal.
Hey, congratulations, Ken.
Woo!
Congrats, Ken.
Ken from the Ugly Truth. Cheers to that. Cheers.
Congrats, Ken. You deserve it. You deserve it. Amazing work, Ken.
Wait, do they have Rosario playing playing grounders at first? From what I heard, I don't know if
was
that a rumor?
Yeah,
I think it's official.
It's actually happening.
We're gonna have him play first base also.
Okay, all right.
Wow.
I mean, it's typical Yankees. I mean, it's like the depth is okay, but you have to have a official starting first baseman. You can't just play the waiting game.
The last time we had a legitimate first baseman was Mark Teixeira and Anthony Rizzo.
Wow, remember them?
Yeah.
What was the first name you said?
Mark Teixeira.
Yes, Teixeira. Yeah.
Anthony Rizzo. If you're talking recently, Mark Teixeira and Anthony Rizzo.
Mm-hmm.
Because the other ones were like washed up players like Lyle Overbay. If you remember, Nick Johnson, second stint.
Oh Lord.
Remember Jay Bruce? Remember him?
Jay Bruce. Remember Richie Sexton?
Oh my God, yeah. JD Davis?
Yeah.
That was a nonsense move. I don't know how they just even did that.
He was the cleanup hitter for us at one point.
Yeah, cleanup
apparently,
hitter. Great.
Ken said that Dominguez took reps at first base during winter ball.
Did he really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
We also have Nick Torres.
Nick Torres.
Give him a chance. We'll see. Yeah, let's see.
Future All-Star in the making right there. Let's go.
Hey, calling it.
Our spring training team should go undefeated. No excuses for that.
Yeah.
Spring training team, minor league team, they must have a winning season. Don't know about the major league team, but we know the minor league team should be pretty good. And I was gonna bring up something else, but I lost my train of thought. Fortunately.
I mean, obviously the infield is a big concern, and even the outfield. But I mean, the front office should know this by now. Like they know this team is not incomplete, and it's just mind-boggling for us to see them just sitting there and not doing anything. And I I agree with Ken. I think TJ Rumfield deserves a chance.
Yeah.
I think he's ready for the shot in spring. I'm sure he's going to get tons of look in spring training. So that's one name to keep an eye on. But I mean, look at the infield. I mean, if you don't get Paul Bichette or Okamoto, your infield is right now McMahon, Volpe, Jazz, and
Caballero, Rosario,
and uncertain on first base. So I mean, it's ridiculous, and they should know this team is incomplete, and it's crazy to see nothing happening. Hopefully soon, but it's like if thank you, Travis. But I was gonna say I hate to say this, but if George was still alive, it would have been a different story. But now the new ownership running it, and it's just crazy, man. It's just the way all these past years, they get these bargain like the year when we had Steven Drew, Kelly Johnson, Brian Roberts. They get those players that's already been in their prime already. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, we need younger talent, guys who can actually play the position correctly, and not just platoon guys, but guys who are real starting players. And what I was going to mention before was the flexibility of Cashman. Not willing to give opt outs. If you're not really willing to do that, what else can you really do to get guys to come to your team if you're not going to sign them to long-term contracts? I mean, what else can you really do? We talk about his trades. His trades have been pretty good.
Yeah.
We talk about his bullpen acquisitions that go under the radar. That's been pretty good as well. But when you sign a guy like Marcus Stroman to 1 year, $18.5 million, that comes up as a big flaw, and it kind of reduces what you can do otherwise. And every mistake, it looks worse on Cashman's record once the team just doesn't start making any moves. And we'll see how it affects the team during the season. But everybody else that's signing with other teams, AL East teams that have already made their moves, I think they're sitting back right now looking at the Yankees and saying, this is the same exact team that they ran last year. We know how to beat this team. We can strategize. We can formulate a game plan that will help ourselves to give ourselves an advantage.
Yeah, actually, Ken brought up Nathaniel Lowe, who was with the Boston Red Sox, but the problem is he's a left-handed hitter. He's not a right-handed hitter. But I don't know. It's just
is Kyle Higashioka still on the market?
Yes.
By the way, for catchers.
Yeah.
Weird.
And
I'm surprised. And JT Realmuto is still in the market.
Gary Sanchez too.
Gary said
Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver. I mean, I'll take Mitch Garver at this point. I don't care.
Yeah, right.
You need a right-handed catcher. They should know this by now. Come on, man.
But nope, we have
yelling, but my voice is already gone. But it's just
let us do the yelling. We'll do it instead.
Yeah, but it's just crazy that they have quality catchers still sitting out there. I mean, I wouldn't mind taking JT Realmuto at this point either on a short-term deal. Come on, do something to help the team. And Higgy, I wouldn't mind Higgy. I love Higgy. I think he would be a good reunion to have. Mania fans, big announcement coming soon. Stay tuned.
Oh
dear.
Oh wow. Big announcement.
With the pitching, at this point I don't think they're going to get a start like a starter. I really don't think so. I think they're set in their ways right now. Look, yeah, sure, Cole and Rodon, they're not going to start opening day. Okay. I mean, you have Fried, you have Schlittler, you have Warren, you have Hill, Yarbrough. I think they're going to stick with that unless something happens drastically, or just desperately that they need somebody. I don't know. I don't think that's a safe way to go. But then again, it's like if you're going to get I'm not saying an ace, but at least a third or fourth type of starting pitcher, it sort of gives you a little cushion also, because you don't want to put the weight on Cole and Rodon when they come back. Who knows what's going to happen if they have another setback? Who knows if they're not going to perform well? Look, I'm not going to put that on Cole. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, Cole's going to suck when he comes back. I'm not going to say that. But again, I said the same thing with Hill last season when he came back. I gave him some room with that, where it's like he came back and then he struggled. And then it's like, all right, he had a lot of starts, to improve and get himself back on track, but he still wasn't the same pitcher. It was and I think it was just also the league figuring him out, and he just didn't figure the league out. But I know Cole's a different pitcher from Hill, obviously, but you just never know. It's like, I would love to see Cole back, but that's not the answer to your prayers right now. It shouldn't be like Cole and Rodon. Sure, they're out, but they're going to come back. That's going to be our moves. No, it shouldn't. You need to protect them. Same thing with Big G and Aaron Judge. You can't put the weight on them, because if you do, then they're going to be out for the season. You just never know what happens. This is something they need to think about, but they don't. So even with pitching too, with their bullpen, look, they had their low leverage signings. Tim Hill, I like. Ryan Yarbrough, obviously, I do like. He'll be that spot starter until no one else gets signed. Blackburn, I do like. He's also a spot starter, believe it or not, which I do like. Small sample size last year, good enough for me. Fine, lock him up. But also, they also have Bednar is a lock. I don't have to worry about him.
Yeah.
And then you have Doval too. And then that name gets me a little nervous as well. I know Matt Blake he's great with that, with fixing these type of players. And I have confidence that he will, even if they do have to bring a Jake Bird up, which I don't, because I think Tim Hill, and also they mentioned Brent Hedrick too. Again, like all these, it's just a little.
What's up, Corky?
It's not the safe bet to go. There's still holes in there. It's like people, they're not sold on it. A lot of fans are not sold on it. So it's like right now, it's not a good, trusted rotation. A good look. I have trust in these guys. I have faith in these guys. But on paper, it doesn't look good. Paper, that's fine. But if they do well in their own way, look, I have their back 100%. Obviously, we all do. But it's just right now, it's just on paper, it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Even look, I called myself out on this too with the what's it called, the Nick Torres signing. I was like, oh great, here we go. But you know what? It's like I shouldn't even just shoot it down. Even with the coaches too that we recently signed to, the young coaches. At first I was like, all right, where are we doing? What are we doing? Where are we going with this? But we have to give that a shot. We have to give them a chance to.
Well,
Does Nick come back to us?
Are we frozen?
Oh,
yeah.
Am I frozen?
You're good now. You're good now.
Oh, so I was frozen. Okay.
Were we frozen?
What's the last thing that you heard?
Give them an option. Give them a chance. The pitchers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just like the coaches, even like Nick Torres. Like I said, like at first I shot it down. I shouldn't have done that. I called myself on that out on that. We definitely do need to give them a chance. Even the coaches too. And I was gonna say, NITHIN, you're friends with Dan Fiorito, right? You know Dan Fiorito?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's like I wouldn't be like, oh, well, what's he gonna do? Well, let's wait and see, because you don't know. But it just everything that's going on right now, it's just on paper. I stress on paper, because you're not seeing the production on the field. It is lackluster. You don't know what's going to happen. Sure, it's not a sold rotation. It's not a sold lineup. There's so many holes. There's so many question marks. Again, we don't know what's going to happen from now until spring training. So
yeah, well said. Great point, Chef Nick. You're on fire tonight too, Chef Nick.
He's blazing hot.
Baby.
Smoking fire.
Hey, yeah.
Both sides.
But
you crazy kids.
Ken brought up 2 points here. Nathaniel Lowe hit 292 with 3 home runs and 26 RBIs and 144 plate appearances against left-handed pitching. And then Ken said, if you're interested in a starter, Lucas Giolito is a good arm out there. Lucas Giolito, the problem with him is injury concerns, and
big time.
He's not the same as before. I mean, that could be one option. I will take him, but I don't think it would entice Yankee fans.
Mackenzie Gore, I heard also they're like there was another option with that.
I mean, I don't like Mackenzie Gore either.
Yeah.
But I would take a chance on Lucas Giolito, but obviously it'll be at the end of the rotation guy. So
what about like maybe like Chris Bassett? Someone
I mentioned that yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He did. Okay.
NITHIN did, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Chris Bassett, another option.
Maybe do you guys think Freddie Peralta is off the table for the Yankees now?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's still on the table.
I mean, at this point, do you think that'd be a big trade though? I mean,
they're looking at the trade market, so I wouldn't rule out anything when it comes to Freddie Peralta. I think that's your best option out there, along with what George said yesterday with Edward Cabrera, Yuri Perez, or Jesus Luzardo.
Yeah.
So, but I would put Freddie Peralta number 1 out of all that. It says Mania fans, big announcement coming soon. Stay tuned for big news from Yankee Mania. Fun times are coming. We'll announce on weekly show on Sunday. Okay. All right. Well, guys, speaking of the show, please subscribe and like the channel. Whoever's in here, please subscribe. We're trying to get the percentage down. Come on, it's a new year, 2026. Please get the subscribers up here. We're on it. We're trying to help Joe here on a mission to get to 1K subscribers. So please continue liking, subscribing to this show, and also our Job on the Mouse show and NITHIN Sports Show. So there you go.
Oh, I forgot. Tonight is the Winter Classic. The Rangers are playing the Panthers.
Oh yeah, what's the score?
Okay, yeah.
3-0 Rangers.
Let's go
Wow.
Rangers!
Okay.
That deserves a clap. That deserves a clap.
Yeah.
Joe, there.
Yeah.
Clap. Anything?
Oh!
Right here. That's right.
And,
Go Rangers!
There you go. The
Sir,
constant drum.
Shout out to my guy Theo Johnson. Theo Johnson's at the Knicks game tonight. So
Who is?
Theo Johnson.
Oh, the Giants guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
We're trying to do an event. We're trying to Evan. We're trying to do an event with them. So I'll keep you posted.
Yeah. You guys have one with Jeff Fiegels coming up.
Yeah.
Send me the flyer for that. I'll try my best to make it.
And hey guys, we're doing an event with Jen Schroeder. She's a big softball legend. She's going to be in New Jersey January 19th. So please come out to that one also. Yeah.
It's like Looney Tune sounds, man. Like some cartoon characters. It's like...
That's the Yankees' one big destruction.
Yeah, good point. There you go. Good segue into that.
Oh.
That's good. Hey, Joe. Okay, Joe.
Woo!
Here come the new sounds. Oh my God.
Here we go. This is what we have to deal with here, guys.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So here, Ken said you are looking for a fourth or fifth starter. Giolito was built by the same pitching coach from Chicago. Yep. White Sox coach who drove Rodon and C's. Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said I wouldn't mind taking a chance on him. I mean, for the fifth starter, fourth starter, so I wouldn't mind. And I mean, if they can't find any other options, they should go for that.
Only if they trade Hill or Warren. They don't want to trade them and have holes.
Yeah.
That's they need to have that first, or have something in cahoots. Like if they have a trade ready, and then and then they sign Giolito, that fine, okay. But they have to have that trade ready to get rid of Warren or Hill, because if they don't have anything to replace them, then they're going to be like deep in the hole. Same thing with like the Jazz too. Like they're saying, oh yeah, we're going to entertain trades with Jazz. All right, well, you need to have that filled, also too. You have to have that ready. So I don't think they're, smart enough or logical enough to do that. So then they're going to dig themselves more in a grave if they just do that without any, what's it called? Replacements for that, So
yeah, Bill O coming up clutch with the food again. He said his dinner time, my lemon chicken and rice pilaf with the eggplant and zucchini. Oh my God.
There you go, bud. Nice. Very good.
There you go. Eggplant. I guess today's the eggplant theme.
Right? It's eggplant day today. All right.
Eggplant. Little fried eggplant. Never go wrong with that.
Yeah, there you go. Love it.
We need another lefty pitcher for a starter. Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I love Ranger Suarez. I love him. Yeah.
He's just. I'm surprised he's still out there on the free agent market. Yeah.
Ranger Suarez.
Yeah. Okay. He's a free agent. He played for the Phillies, and I think he was at the Phillies.
Yeah, he's a rock star, man. He's good. I like him.
Absolutely.
I'm surprised the Phillies didn't resign him yet.
He was
I know.
And Lazardo too. They had some good lefties there last year.
So I wouldn't mind Suarez for the Yankees. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
Oh, there you go, Joe.
I think Joe did a short on this the other day, but signing Bo Bichette, trading Jazz.
Yeah.
Maybe
just talk. Evan, just talk loud. Just talk really loud, because I don't know what he's trying to do.
I'm trying to give Joe some credit here.
Oh, okay.
Now,
he's probably going to hear it.
Now I can't even talk. So
let's go, Joe. Yeah, club lounge music. Let's go.
He's like in the lounge, like the Delta Lounge, ready for your flight.
Speakeasy, man. Speakeasy lounge.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Welcome to the flight. Oh, we were about to take off. Please enjoy this relaxing music.
Ken said that Suarez is waiting for the Yankees contract offer.
Will the Yankees give one to him?
I'm sure.
I mean, they haven't given a contract to some of the other guys that have signed already. What would you guys think about trading for? No, not trading. Signing Boba Fett, trading for Jazz Chisholm, or maybe trading for Nico Horner.
And then sign Boba Fett.
Uh,
Oh no, sorry.
Sign Bichette, trade Jazz, or you just trade for Horner and
keep Jazz.
keep
right?
Jazz. Yeah.
What do we do with Volpe though?
Kill him.
Yeah.
No, that's a little too extreme. No, Jazz. Look, again, I like organized crime better than disorganized crime, right, Joe? No, I do want to say,
Let's go.
Oh man, I got to watch my limit here. Yeah, no, I do. I do like Jazz. Like, he's a great player. I just, with him and his attitude, it gets out of hand sometimes, or most of the time, in my opinion. Look, he could have all the rap albums that he wants. He could have all the OnlyFans girlfriends, marriages that he wants. That's fine. You got to keep that off the field, though. That's the thing. And that's a big issue, because a lot, he tends to bring a lot of his personal life into, Yankee Stadium, or even away games, or, just on the field itself. Not good. He's a great player. Just play your game. Like I said with LeBron, just shut up and dribble. Jazz, just shut up and swing. That's it. That's all you need to do. But I do like Jazz as a player. I think he has a great talent as a player. But then, when he just gets when his ego gets the best of him, he starts pimping out home runs. He starts doing basketball shots at home plate. Just, dude, come on, man. Just play your game. Play your game. Be focused, and that's it. That's all you need to do. But if they do have a chance of trading Jazz for quality players, I'm for it. But again, Yankees need to have that position filled already for that to happen. Sort of like, here you go, nice knowing you, goodbye, and then the player that we're getting back, hey, welcome to the Yankees. This is the shoes that you're going to fill. Good luck, and hopefully you'll do better than Jazz. But so I don't know. I don't know. I would love to entertain trades with Jazz, see who we get, at this point. So, and this is this year is going to be the last year.
He's under contract for one more year.
Yeah.
Oh, he has one more. Okay.
He's a agent after this. Yeah.
Okay. So I think, like I said, now you can get high value for him with Jazz Chisholm. Mm-hmm. But now, what do you call for him when it comes to all those outside noise, you don't have to worry. He got engaged. So he's engaged now. So he'll be more focused now, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I think if you want to, if they want to, if they're really seriously considering trading him, I guess take the trade offer, see what's out there for him. And I think they'll get I think they can get a good package for him. Oh wow, Jason.
Oh, Jason, thanks.
Jason, oh my goodness.
Wow, thank you, Jason. This is awesome. Thank you.
That's awesome, Jason. Thank you, man.
Oh, I really appreciate that.
All right. Jason says, congratulations, NITHIN, on your VP role. You're going to kill it. Also, chef, is it common if a chef the customer not to order sides in a restaurant? Vinny No Sides did that at Hell's Kitchen. What he's referring to is there was an episode of a guy in the dining.
Oh God, I think I know what he's talking about too. He's the one of the
he told like the customer not to order side.
Jason.
Here, Jason. Well, Jason, thank you very much for your dono, man. You. I appreciate that. Oh man. No, it's not. It's not common.
It was Vinny from Hell's Kitchen.
Vinny from Hell's Kitchen. I got to check that out.
Yeah.
No, usually when you go to a restaurant, you get your bang for your buck. You want to get your entree and your two sides.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really weird, man.
So I thought it was Gordon Ramsay too.
It was, yes.
Yeah.
And then Gordon Ramsay told him that he can't really tell the customers not to order sides because he doesn't control what the kitchen puts out. And I think because Vinny saw that.
Hey Jason, by the way, shout out Jason. Thank you so much for that.
Yes,
thank you, Jason. Thank you.
And Chef Nick, I think your friend Rob was on that season of Hell's Kitchen.
Yes.
wow.
Rob, Big Panda. Yeah, I work with him. Yeah, he was like we were at a specific location and he was a catering manager there. So yeah, we were tight. Yeah, we were good friends. And
We got to get you on Hell's Kitchen too.
oh Lord, look, if it's only cooking, that's fine. I'm not doing this scripted stuff because that's not me.
No,
Look,
no.
if you want to hire me for a movie, that's fine. I'll do that. But if it comes to food, I can't play the actor part with food. That's real life, man. But yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, Rob McHugh. Yeah, he was about 12 years ago, 15 years ago. Yeah, I was the catering chef at a specific location. He was the catering manager, but he was a great guy. We worked good together. Yeah, he had his own restaurant. I remember, but yeah, I remember seeing him on there. But yeah, nice guy. He was telling me all about that, how scripted it was and stuff like that. So
yeah,
yeah. But
guy named Raj.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you talk about Raj on that season?
Yeah,
he did.
Like even there was a couple other friends I had on there too. That I went to cooking school with, actually, believe it or not. But it was just didn't pan out for them. It was just again, it was just pretty much all a show, entertainment. It was nothing, nothing more than that. So.
Ken said, "Nithin, am I hired as your VP security agent?" Yes, Ken, you're hired as the security agent. There you go.
No, Nithin's gonna be big time one day. He's gonna need an agent.
I'm already big time with all the connections we have and working with the clients and all. So
yeah,
there you go.
You're gonna need a limo and a security guard.
I need an agent and I need a security guard. So Ken, you come in with the security guard, and Evan, you be my agent.
Oh, that's a pleasure. Thanks, Nithin.
And Jason will be the other security guard.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
The chef Nick will be my personal chef.
Yep.
That's right. We're a team, baby. There you go. Love it.
Joe,
Ken and Sean are Secret Service.
Yeah. Joe is going to be the main guy, our godfather. That will be the part of the mafia. So he's the godfather for us.
The godfather, the Hefe.
T-Road says, Chef Nick, is it cool to order dessert first before your main meal, or is that considered rude? Why not go for dessert first?
No, look, T-Road, you can do whatever you want. There's people that eat cereal at night. That's fine. I respect that. Dessert, if you order dessert first, that's going to ruin your palate. So a lot of the sugar, a lot of pretty much all like these sweet flavors, that's going to numb your palate, and you're not going to enjoy like your entree, your sides. So this is why, in regards to when you get like appetizers first and then your entree and then dessert, the dessert suppresses the savory palate that you have right now, and you feel it more. So yeah, don't look if that's what you want to do, that's fine, but you're not going to fully enjoy your meal after the dessert. So I would stick with a couple of depending who you're with, friends or your loved one, or just I would do a few appetizers just to start. You don't want to fill yourself. You don't want to overfill yourself too. You want to leave room for dessert, as they say. But just some appetizers, then the main meal, and then dessert. If you do the opposite, then you're not going to taste the flavors of the appetizers and or entree. So yeah, just always stick with that.
I have my bodyguards now. Ready?
Here we go.
Sean, Ken, Jason, and Joe.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna get past that crew.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, thank you, Joe, for that. Thank you.
Oh yes.
Yeah, my
yes,
voice.
You feel better. Yep.
Yeah.
Is it just from the after effects of being at your friend's house, thing?
Yeah.
Yep. Take some medicine and some soup too.
Yep. And tea. I drank tea this morning actually, and then I'm about to drink some hot water later on tonight.
Did the broth help?
Yes,
the bone broth
did help. Yeah.
Awesome.
I actually finished that, so I had to get more. But
awesome.
I finished that. Actually, I finished that in 2 days. The chicken broth, and then but this morning I had tea, and I'm gonna drink hot water tonight. And yep.
Gotcha. I just want to address Billow's comment. Chef Nick, what restaurant did you work at? My brother was a sous chef at the Waldorf and executive chef at Copperfield in NYC. Billow, this is why we need to talk. I can't say this out loud, but we definitely need to talk about that. So again, give Joe, who's right over here, your information, and we'll definitely talk. Yes, and good point too, Billow. This is why you get the wine pairing with your dinner. Specific wines go, and this is another topic of conversation I'll have on the entertainment show. Specific wines that go with food. White wines, red wines, port wines, rosé, prosecco, whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat. It goes with different types of foods. It's like I can have a glass of wine and I can know what foods it goes with. So wine pairing is very important with that too, because dessert will ruin that palate as well. So good point, Below. Appreciate you.
Yeah, speaking of the entertainment show, guys, if everything goes well, our next one's going to be January 15th, right here with Chef Nick and Maria and myself. That will be consummated hopefully in the next few days. Yeah. But we're on our way. A few people have been asking what's up next. Well, you will find out very, very soon. But that's not a big announcement. We have a big announcement coming up on Sunday night. I think you're all going to really like. And stay tuned, everyone. So you're going to have to come to the to our 8 o'clock show on Sunday night, our roundup show. So I would appreciate everybody. Please come to us. As far as tomorrow goes, everyone, tomorrow morning, we're going to have the WWE show. We canceled it tonight because we have a lot of young viewers. Yeah. And SmackDown's going off at 11 p.m. So a lot of the people asked, is there any way we can go live tomorrow? So we're going to go on live tomorrow at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. with a simulcast of Total Turnbuckle Talk, TJ and myself, and we will do the wrestling show. As far as any other shows, everyone, we'll keep you posted. We'll keep you going. As we've been all saying collectively here, if the Yankees don't give any news, we're just going to repeat and repeat and repeat. We want to stay fresh. Yes. If there is something concrete, you can rest assured we're going to come on. We can't talk about too much. We can't talk about what the Yankee team's going to look like. We can't talk about really anything at this point, anything more than just the usual talk. So if the Yankees do something or there's some big shakeup in baseball, yes, we will put a show on tomorrow. Don't forget Sunday night, and we come back at 9:30 on Monday morning with our coffee bagels, Lavazza coffee, and Yankee talk. And you are big fans here in the chat. Yeah. And I want to give a shout out to Ken, 500 subscriptions. Yeah. Excellent. Good luck. You worked very hard for that. It's very rewarding for you and all of your hard work. And we really appreciate you here on NYYANKEEMania. So lots of luck to you, Ken, and your channel. All right, guys. Anything else you guys still have on your agenda, on your plate?
I think we're good. We
covered a lot tonight.
All right. So you want to get going with your final thoughts?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, take it away then. Whoever wants to go first.
Evan?
Yep. Thank you for a great show, guys. The first NBA show of the new year. It was awesome. Got to touch on some Yankee updates, some updates for the shows coming up. A lot of new ideas, new things we're coming up with. So stay tuned for a lot more content, information, and guests coming up on the show. Hope everybody has a great weekend. And please come back Sunday night. We have our wrap-up show on Sunday night. We talk about pretty much everything. Hopefully the Yankees make a move so we have even more to talk about, not just the same things that we've been saying for a couple of months. So appreciate you guys. Have a great night. And please subscribe. And congratulations to Ken on 500 subscribers.
Yeah, congrats, Ken.
Well, good job. Very good job tonight, Evan.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Very good job. Thank you. Who wants to go next?
Chef Nick?
Yeah, sure, I'll go. Just a great stream yesterday to start off the new year. We had high numbers, too. That was great. Wow. Yeah, also great stream tonight too. I love the segue between the basketball and baseball, how we just went into that. Right now it is fourth quarter. Looks like the Knicks are going to lose. It's 108 Hawks, Knicks 99, 16 seconds left. Yeah, so it looks like the Knicks are going to lose tonight. What are you doing, man?
Come on, Joe.
We're over 2 tonight, guys.
I'm a Laker fan.
You're what?
He's
I'm
a Laker fan.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You are a Laker fan. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about you and the Lakers. Yeah, you love LeBron and his beard. Yeah.
Lakers.
Oh, congratulations for not being the Knicks, but no. So anyway, just a great segue from basketball to baseball. Look, again, just with baseball too, it's so much to talk about now. It's like we can talk about the same thing, but we always have our opinions, our facts, and just everything in between. I appreciate everyone in the chat. You guys are part of us. You're not even the chat. You're a part of us. So you guys are the savages. As always, please, like I said before, let's slap, let's punch, let's tap dance, let's stomp on the like button, subscribe, share, do any domestic violence that you want on the like button, the share button, and let's do it. Let's rock and roll, baby. We're only growing to the sky. There is a sky and there is a limit, but there is no sky and there is no limit, baby, because we're only growing and we'll only grow further past space, past the heavens. It doesn't matter where it goes. So let's go. We're not going down. We're going up, baby. This is how we roll. We're like the seeds, baby. We're like the seeds. We grow.
I believe I can fly.
Woo! Oh, R. Kelly, come on now.
No. Space Jam.
But he still sang that song.
I know. Sorry, but space.
But okay. It was in your heart. It was in your heart. That's fine. Well, thank you, guys. I appreciate everybody. There you go. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for coming by. Love, peace, and hair grease. Take care. Brush your hair. And we'll see you next time. Always. Let's rock and roll. Let's cook. All my cookings, my good lookings. There we go. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
NITHIN?
Whatever that was.
Yeah, shout out to everyone in the chat. Great job today. Obviously, we started off with the NBA show. Great interaction with that from our fans. And what a way to start off the first NBA show of the 2026. And I brought up the yesterday show. We had big numbers for yesterday's show. So what a way to start that. The Sunday night recap. I mean, sorry, not Sunday night recap. Thursday night show. It was. So to start off the new year. So. But a great way to start both with these both shows, and obviously the Yankee talk after the NBA show. And you guys came up with some good comments here. Keep up the great work, guys. Please hit the like, subscribe button. Big things are happening. My team and I are still working on more guests for this show, and please subscribe to our Job in the Mouth show also, NITHIN Sports Rush, and thank you guys for all the congratulations for my new opportunity with the Nation Best company. And my phone is still blowing up as we speak, so a lot of things happening. So stay tuned for that. So obviously big things coming up here for our Job in the Mouth show. And here, our goal is to have a big live show somewhere with both shows. So we're trying to make that happen where both shows can collaborate together. So hopefully that happens. But yeah, keep up the great work, guys. See you guys on Sunday. And I believe that we're gonna find out Okamoto where he's gonna be either Saturday or Sunday, obviously, because Sunday's the deadline. So we're gonna find out soon where he's gonna land. So looking forward to that news to come out for that. And like I said, like Chef said, please just continue hitting the like buttons, slap, whatever, touch.
For the first time ever, I really believe NITHIN sounds like Vito Corleone.
Oh.
What you do? I make an offer you can't refuse. You can't. We love you, NITHIN.
Yes.
Love you.
Here we go.
Dinner, will you please stay in the house?
Social media heart. There we go.
So kudos to everyone. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Obviously, to our panel and the team. So keep up the great work and let's keep this going. So
yes, sir.
And also, if anybody that's a big fan of the show, big fan of all of us, you have to go to my first video with you could calm down with the Yankees and you can eat nice and calm. Go check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. It'll put you in a good mood. Probably get you hungry, everyone. Go check it out. Over 500 views already on it. I would love for all of us to take a look and see what you think and enjoy it. Many more to come. A lot of different things will be coming your way.
Joe, I want to promote 2 events that were January 17th. We're doing an event with Jeff Eagles, former Giants kicker.
Nice.
And then January 19th, we're doing an event with Jen Schroeder. She's big in the softball game. Please come out to see her too. So 17th, Jeff Eagles, and 19th, Jen Schroeder.
Awesome. Yeah, no, we're looking forward to it. And listen, Nick has something coming up. NITHIN has something coming up. We have something coming up. Well, Evan's got something coming up too, and that is calling the Super Bowl, which is the best of it all.
Yeah.
Evan's going to be calling the Super Bowl right here on NYMania. And then we're going to have a really, really, really good halftime show. So if you just don't like what you see on TV, come on down, baby, because we're going to have a lot of fun right here on Super Bowl Sunday. And thanks to Evan that he's going to grace us and call this game for us from start to finish. So
who's performing?
And hopefully, and any other surprises, bring them down, baby, bring them down. So guys, without anything else,
I got a bone to pick. Wait, Bad Bunny's performing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bozo.
Love of something. I think it's more. Yeah, I mean, like, come on, man. They had Tom Petty. They had Metallica. Like, well, look at Bad Bunny. Like, all right, I get it. I get it with
they can get whatever they want. We have Maria.
Yeah, Maria.
We have Sonia. Even Marcello. We have it all here.
Even besides the halftime, it's like, you're obviously, it's like you have the whole football game in front of you, but like, I think it's better off. Let's watch it on NYYANKEEMANIA, man. Let's support Evan. Let's support Joe. Let's rock and roll, baby. And we'll better have a better halftime show.
We'll have NITHIN right there from Santa Clara.
Well, you know what's going to happen? The Yankees going to make a big move the day before, so NITHIN could definitely dance naked. No question about it, at least from the top up.
Wait, when? This Sunday?
I guess more PG network here, right?
Maybe the week of the Super Bowl, right before the Super Bowl. That'll be fun. Well, let's hope the Yankees make it.
Okay, I'll dance.
Yankees.
Okay, I'm going to
Wake up. Wake up now. Get off of the Don couch and sign us a player.
Joe,
I can't eat eggplant all the time.
I'm gonna dance in the streets of San Francisco naked.
Oh, well, that's acceptable nowadays.
What about New York?
No. Well, technically you'd be called a crazy person, but we see it every day. So you're normal in New York City if you're naked.
Speaking of craziness, remember Tyler Chase from that Nickelodeon show?
Yes, I seen that. I seen that clip. Yeah,
he's now homeless in San Francisco. There's been viral videos going on TikTok about him. It's crazy, man. It's just horrible. One of his co-hosts or co-actors, I forgot his name, the other guy, but he was there with him, giving him food. Where
was this?
In San Francisco.
Yeah, he was on Nickelodeon, right? I forgot what show.
That show is legendary. I'll tell you right now.
But it's really sad to see, though. But it's cool. People. There was a viral video. There was a girl that actually just had a. I mean, I really, really feel bad to videotape him, but at least it's going to be beneficial for him, hopefully. But yeah, he was homeless and he was just like had like a beard and just his hair was like all over the place. But yeah, there's people that are helping him out, so that's good to see. That is good to see.
It's Nets Disclassified.
Oh, there you go. Okay, all right. Yeah.
By the way, who did the Knicks lose to tonight?
The Hawks.
Were they home or in Atlanta?
No, home.
Yeah, they were home.
They were in.
All the stars were out there tonight. All the stars were there.
But this is a prime example too, because I'm seeing like the score, the points per quarter. They were 33-30 Atlanta in the first quarter, and then they blew them out in the second and third, and then the Knicks came back with 29 points. And so it's a little too late with that. So that's another issue too. It's like they look flat, and then they try to make a comeback, but it's too late.
No, and some games they look. I mean, they look good in the beginning. They look flat in the mid game, and then at the end they come back sometimes like that. So
yeah, exactly.
For them it varies, but I mean, I'm so happy where they are now. I'm not worried about this loss. It doesn't matter. It's still like I said,
exactly.
still early. I mean, it's just starting off the new year, but I mean, obviously, I would love to have them to win tonight because all the stars were out there tonight.
Yeah.
But no, that's all right. Nothing concerning.
The Oklahoma the Thunder, did they win tonight? Do you know?
They're playing the Warriors at 10 o'clock.
So that should be a good game. Yeah, good game.
So if they do, this is a fun fact too. If they do win, this will tie the Warriors from 2014-2016 Warriors, and also the Bulls from 96 and 97 for the best start in the in the NBA. Also, they would tie their own record last year as well too. So that's interesting as well.
Oh, with 30 wins, right? 30 and 5.
Yeah, if they win tonight. So so good for them. Good for them. Yeah, they running it back. That's what it means.
Running back.
That's what it means.
The Warriors 14 team, that's when they won the championship, I think, with KD and all.
Yeah, they had a crazy team.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we definitely guys had a great stream. Good NBA talk, good Yankee talk, good everything talk. And we'll just keep going here in the beginning of January. We're going to try to make a lot of entertainment stuff for you, so January isn't dull as it usually is. But hopefully we'll have Yankee news, we'll have everything. And let's see what happens tomorrow. But one thing's for sure, we will be on tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. with WWE News and wrap up of a 3-hour SmackDown. Yes. And then we'll see what else goes on during the day. Stay tuned for our shorts. Stay tuned for everything. Worst comes to worst, we're all back Sunday night with a pretty big announcement, and you never know, some other surprises.
Absolutely. So, and George, one more thing. Yeah. So if you guys came late into the stream, please, you could always rewatch the stream. It's amazing. Great stream tonight. And we're kicking it off right now. Yesterday was absolute epic. Today is really epic as well. So just watch it if you missed it. So you could always rewatch it, always comment. Mm-hmm.
We're bringing the fireworks, so come on. We're still celebrating.
Early day.
Celebrating
you're a firework.
Yeah.
He's singing now. Evan, we need your voice for the Super Bowl, please.
Okay.
Rock and roll, baby.
It's a touchdown.
There you go. That's
ball game over. Ball game over.
Yankees win. No, Yankees don't play yet.
Ball game over. Eagles win. No, I'm just joking.
Cowboys win.
All right, guys. God bless you all. God bless America. We love you all. We will see you worst case scenario tomorrow morning at 10. And even more than that, Sunday night at 8 p.m. But who knows, maybe a lot sooner. Hopefully the Yankees will get off their high horse or low horse, whatever you want to call it. That's Good night, everyone. Have a great, great evening. Don't forget to come tomorrow morning. As you're leaving, press the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. 35% of you that are now watching and listening, come over and please subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone. Let's go, Yankees.
Let's go.